Welcome along to Life Retuning TV with myself, Lisa Rudge, and Ildiko Skur.
Hello.
We have a very special episode this week because we have reached number 10, episode 10, can you believe it? It's the last in the series. So this week we are going to be making sure that you find out how you can manifest in everything that you do want and everything that you do need. Because if you remember from the video last week, we touched upon how sometimes our thoughts can make us bring in things that we really do not want. So Ildiko, could you recap for us again? Why does that happen? Why are we bringing in things that, you know, we don't want, but we're actually doing it with our minds?
Yes, sure, Lisa. If you do remember, last week we talked about self-limiting beliefs being a very powerful driver in our lives, and our minds creating a perception, and quite often a warped perception, of our reality. And the number one need for our minds is to be proved right. So what the mind believes, it perceives, and we perceive because it shows up actually in our conscious reality. So one of the big powerful reasons why we do not manifest what we want to, what we think we want, is because we carry these self-limiting beliefs, and quite often they are on the subconscious level, so we have no access to them, Lisa.
Okay, and why is it that we don't have access to our subconscious ordinarily?
It's because the way the mind is structured is that the 10% is conscious. It's our conscious awareness. It's our everyday reality, the way we analyse and take in information from our environment. But the rest is the patterns and the drivers that are, if you like, the back end of a computer. If you like, the conscious mind is the front end and the unconscious is the back end. So everything is being processed there, away from the conscious.
Okay, and what can we do about this? How can we make sure that, you know, we're not bringing in what we don't want?
That's a very good question, and the answer really, Lisa, is that number one, you need to clear the self-limiting beliefs. You need to change your mind's perception on things. Number two, you need to clear the fear. Because if you're holding on to fear and maybe anxiety about something manifesting, and on the surface you're saying, I really want it, but you're thinking, I'm really scared that it's not going to happen, or it's going to happen differently. What you're going to manifest is what you don't want. And the majority of us actually end up manifesting what we don't want.
This isn't good news. Okay, so with life retuning, can this be our saving grace?
Well, I believe it is, because you can deal with your fears and negative emotions, because going back in time you can clear that whole pattern and sequence that the mind has created for the need to actually have that negative emotion. And secondly, absolutely, you can change your perception, your beliefs. Once you've done that, you actually stand a really good chance of manifesting what you want, because the energy is flowing in the right direction without any blocks, and that's what it's all about.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so are there things at the moment that you are really wanting, goals that you're trying to achieve, and you just keep getting knocked back? Then maybe life retuning is the way for you to go. Ildiko, if our lovely listener would like to come along and try life tuning with yourself, how would they go about that?
Okay, well, I've decided that because it's the last episode, I'm going to offer a special price for anybody who comes onto my website. If you go onto my website, you'll find the details of this special offer, and there'll be a special code there. So if you take that code and you email me with it, and you ask for an appointment, then I can set you up an appointment. And of course, it doesn't matter where you live, because I can work with you over Skype, so it's absolutely fine. So if you do that, I really look forward to hearing from you and working with you.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much, Ildiko. So we've brought this series to you to really, you know, help you overcome your blocks in your life. So we hope that you will give life retuning a go and get in contact with Ildiko, and we will be back for series 2. So make sure you stay tuned for that.